Hey people, welcome to Digit.in. We are at the launch of the Logitech MX Master 3S and the Logitech MX mechanical keyboards. Here, we're going to check out both of these products and have a word with Srinivas Rao, who is the country head of Logitech India. And we have with us Srinivas Rao, who is the country head for Logitech India.
Thank you, Manish. Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So, could you actually tell us a little bit about the new MX keyboard and mouse?
Yeah, so basically, MX is our new version of our overall mice and keyboards. It's a rollover of the new MX, the earlier version, and there are multiple things which we have inbuilt in this product. From whether it is design, whether in terms of productivity and all. So it's a wonderful product for the designers, for the coders who use this product.
So the MX Master, the mouse is actually quite popular. We've seen a lot of people rave a lot about it. So what is different with the 3S? Like, what are its improvements over the MX Master 3? Like, what can we look forward to from the new mouse?
So Manish, if you look at it from the overall functionality perspective, so what we have built in is look at what do consumers look at from a mouse perspective? Faster, precise, and should be able to work anywhere. So that's exactly what we have built in this mouse, our MX 3S. I don't know if you know, this scrolls 1,000 lines in 1 second. That's phenomenal. And then once people start using this typically gets charged for 3 hours in 1 minute. You can use the mouse for 3 hours if you charge in 1 minute, right? And of course, you can use it anywhere across any surface, be it even glass, right? So these are the things what helps to bring productivity out of the consumers, and that's what we are looking at.
So similarly, anything new in terms of features in the keyboard?
Similarly, we have this backlit. Typically, if people usually work at nights, and typically what happens is sometimes you tend to switch off your lights, room lights and all. So this keyboard is backlit, right? And you can, and it has a mechanical keys. People tend to get that mechanical feel, and it's a mechanical keyboard. So that's what we bring in there in this.
So this would be the first line of mechanical MX.
MX, that's right, absolutely. And then for the people who need a little smaller form factor, so we have a mechanical mini, MX mini, which we have it.
So there's a full form and there's
a mini. That's the products are there across.
So as someone who's primarily I'm a gamer, so I use like the Logitech G line of products more than I would use the MX series. So I've noticed a bit of a change in terms of Logitech's design language. Like I've seen a lot more. What's the word? More like the design language has changed. It's a bit more vibrant, a bit more. So what's going on?
So good question, Manish. So if you look at Logitech, 40 years, we are a 40-year-old company. We started in 1981. Now, if you look at, we have transformed ourselves over the last couple of years. As you rightly said, we are more vibrant, we are bolder, we are young, right? And we are actually designing our products for the design discerning consumers. And that's where we bring in this MX series there.
So another thing was, again, there's like a new software now. We've got Logitech Options Plus, which is what works with.
So Options software cuts across all our products. So that's our software. So what does it help? It helps to create more from our existing devices. That's Options. So Options has many different softwares. Like typically, if you're using a Spotlight, now that's done through the Options software. So that has Options software has many other softwares, and you can maximize or be more productive with the devices what you have.
So you were saying something about Logitech's general direction, like an overarching thing they've got.
See, basically, like what I said, we are a design-led company, and design is at the center of everything we do. So therefore, if you look at what we have created over the last couple of years, we are actually complementing the lifestyle of the millennials, right? And we have an expansive product categories, and if you see, we have secular growth trends across these categories. Last couple of years, we have seen a huge acceleration across in these categories. Now, People were sitting at home during pandemic, and they were yearning for social interactions. What did people do? They went back and started gaming, right? LAN gaming. So that saw a huge acceleration. Uh, there was no face to face. So what did people do? They started zooming, video conferencing. So Logitech plays in that space hugely. So all our most of our cameras, web cameras, can stream. So people started using more of our webcams, more of our headsets. That's the video conferencing. Then after beyond a point, people got bored. What did they do? They started creating content during their free time on YouTube and all. So we have our products, what we call as streamers and creators, for streamers and creators. So people started using our products to create more stuff, put it up on net, right? And what happened? You created your own space, a little space at your home. Yeah, so hybrid kind of a workspace. So people started buying more of our peripherals to suit their lifestyles. Yeah, so therefore what we saw is we typically play in these four categories, what we call as gaming, personal workspace, video conferencing, and streamers and creators. And we saw a huge acceleration. Many more consumers got added in the last 2 years.
So I think I can safely assume that the new approach or the new aesthetic that you offered with the G733 was very profitable.
Absolutely. So what happened? That's exactly what happened. So during when people were sitting at home, they were yearning for social interaction. So people bought more of 733s. People bought more of G435 collections, and people started using. They did more of gaming, LAN gaming. They did more of esports. Typically, what we say is esports. They did more of esports.
You didn't necessarily need like the G733 in order to do the interaction or anything. So like, what was it? It was specifically the looks that appealed.
So it was the looks, it was the benefits. What it was offering. The wireless, we have the wireless. What it was offering, and just remove the wires and move to wireless. Wire-free experience.
So I think that's about it from my side. Do you have anything else to add? Anything you want to
Yeah, I also want to add on sustainability. We are doing a big thing on sustainability. So we are doing all this and in a responsible way. So I want to highlight one thing here is we are the first consumer electronics company, and probably the only one now, who is putting mentioning calories like what people do in FMCG products. So the carbon footprint on the packaging. So FMCG companies put calories on the packets. We are putting the carbon footprint of the product. So we are responsible. We are bringing that awareness to the consumers in terms of the overall carbon footprint. And we are doing a lot of things on sustainability. We have pledged to the climate Paris Accord of climate change, and you will be pleased to know that as of last year 2021, all our products are carbon neutral. And we are not only stopping at that, we are evaluating all our entire value chain, right? And trying to reduce more of the carbon from atmosphere than what we use, right? So therefore, what are we doing? We are using all our operations in our factories. Largely, we are moving to renewable electricity, right? Not only at our end, also at our ODMs, at our supply side, we're using renewable electricity. We are using recycled plastic. Yeah, consumers. So we are reducing waste. So there's a lot of stuff what we are doing from a sustainability perspective.
Thank you so much
Thanks.
for your time.
Thank you, Manish. Pleasure. Yeah.
So that was it. Thank you for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.